Jeff, what up?
What's going on, Dutch? Good to see you.
You too, man.
Hello.
All right, guys, welcome everybody. Welcome. It's the Wednesday Greg Dean Open Mic. How is everybody feeling? We got a wild show planned. I just know it because you are freaks. That's how I know we have a wild show planned. Dutch, how you feeling, Dutch?
Man, I feel like doing some comedy tonight, man.
There you go. Hey, are you still over by DC?
Yes, sir. Northern Virginia, just
Perfect.
outside the Beltway.
That's right. Like, hey, Jeff.
Hey.
Hey, have you done our open mic before?
Nope, first time. I just
That's
took
what
a comedy class and wanted to get out. I've got no excuses now to not do this.
Well, shit. I should turn my, instead of host, it should say teacher, because I'm actually his teacher for Greg Dean's. But check it out. What city are you in?
Fort Collins, Colorado.
Fort Collins, Colorado. See, I like to keep track because I just think it's so cool. A lot of people hate this Zoom stuff, but I think it's awesome because we can all be together all over the world. It makes it really cool.
I agree.
All right, who else do we have here today? Lori, I know you're going to do some time. Aaron, Aaron, you're going to do some time? No, you're just watching
Not
tonight?
today. Yep.
All right, no problem. We'll start in just a minute. We'll wait another minute or two to see if we have some stragglers, some people who are like on some other kind of time. I know Leroy is going to do some jokes for us.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some jokes tonight.
All right, I love that, Leroy.
Yeah.
Scott, how about yourself? You going to do some jokes tonight?
No, I think I'll just be listening in.
No worries. If you change your mind, just chime in. Say, I got a joke for y'all. It can be a knock joke.
All right.
Whatever you want to do, all right? Just want you
Okay.
to feel part of things.
All right.
All right. This is so exciting. This is my favorite part is the build up when like I'm not saying anything and we're all just like looking at each other like we're some kind of like warped Brady Bunch. On my screen, Dutch is Alice. You are, Dutch. You're Alice right now. Ann B. Davis. That was her real name, Ann B. Davis. That's one of the few TV trivia things I know, that Alice's name was Ann B. Davis. And B stands for badass, because when she acted, she was badass.
True
Okay,
story.
I'm just rambling.
I'm Carol. This is kind of weird. Oh, well.
Oh, you're Carol.
We're gonna get started. We'll wait one more minute and then we'll go ahead and get started. I'll tell you what the order is in just a second here. All right, we got a small but mighty show, but you know what? When it's small, it's way more intimate and exciting.
There you go.
Lori, I love your
Yes.
enthusiasm. I just say
That's
anything to you
right.
and you just gleam with this giant smile, like just whee!
I'm gonna do my first in-person open mic ever in my whole life. I've only ever done virtual. I'm jacked.
When are you doing it?
Nice.
Tomorrow night, have to drive 5 hours.
5 hours. Wow.
5 hours.
That's a long drive. What city you got to get to? I know you're in South Dakota.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Sioux Falls. That's where the closest open mic is. You know what you got to do. You got to start your own open mic. Then you don't have to drive. Find a pizza parlor. I used to do an open mic in a bowling alley, and it rocked. It was so much fun.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I did a Thursday night comedy show every Thursday in the lounge of a bowling alley. That was awesome. Just find a place. A lot of places want entertainment. They'd be glad to have you. If you've got any friends in your area that are comedians, you book them on the show.
Sure.
Word will get out and it'll spread. All right, so
there's a new bar that's just opened. I think it's been in business before, but they changed locations, and they have an open mic comedy that they're going to be starting up. So
nice.
There you go.
You want some stage time? Go weasel your way in as the host. Hey, who do you have hosting this? I'd love to help out. Oh, you got a host already? Can I be your backup if you don't have a host?
That's pretty good. That's real good.
Yeah.
All right, here's our order, everybody. Here's our order. Our order is going to go Dutch, Jeff, Leroy, and closing the show is going to be Lori. Check it out. Everybody's going to go for 5 minutes today. You can do 5 minutes. I'm going to let you go for 4 minutes. After 4 minutes, Lori, you got to watch your time, all right? You're getting a little crazy with our time sometimes.
Oh, gosh, that's right. That's right. Okay, got it.
Got it. At 4 minutes, I'm going to hold up the 1 minute left sign. I'm going to hopefully see that you saw it, but if you didn't see it, I'm still going to bring it down so it doesn't distract people from the show. After that minute goes by, I will hold up that's your time. At that point, you do not have to panic. You can go ahead and end your show and gracefully say thank you. You don't have to freak out and go, oh, my time. Oh, I'm out of here. All right, I think we're ready to go. You guys ready? Let's get this thing started.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Man.
Boom, shaka, laka, laka, boom.
Oh shit, Leroy's dancing, man. Check it out. Oh man. Okay, this is out of hand already.
Okay, you know what? Leroy is the only black guy on this Zoom that has rhythm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, street performers and spectators, I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from. We're just glad you are here today to have some fun, some human contact, and a little bit of humor. Make some noise! Not that my head didn't get too red that time either. That's always my gauge. See, if my head gets red, then I really expect a loud response. That's how it goes. I'm Kevin Comstock. I'm your host. I'm also a teacher at the Greg Dean stand-up comedy classes. Anybody have any questions? Nope. Okay. Didn't think so, but I figured I'd ask since I am a teacher. I'm going to go ahead and get the show rolling. I'm going to bring up our first performer. This is exciting. This first performer hosts a cooking show called My Wet Noodle, plays competitive speed hopscotch, and has a birthmark the shape of Abraham Lincoln. Put your hands together for Dutch Martin!
All right, Dutch.
All right, folks. Thank you very much. My name is Dutch. Actually, my real name is Darren, spelled with a Y, but I go by Dutch because my real name is Darren. See, it was hard, being raised by a single mother because my mom hated it whenever I asked her about things that she felt were none of my business. Like how old she was, how much money she made, and who my real father was. I hated it how my mom never gave me a cool Afrocentric name, like Draquan or Jarquavius. Instead, she named me Darren, which tells me all she ever really wanted was a white baby. I'm so proud of Darren. I'm so proud of Darren. He's articulate, well-mannered, and he looks nothing like my other baby daddies.
Oh.
So my mother was very strict, okay? So growing up was hard. All right, she kept my head in the books. She stressed education and perfect grammar. So unlike the other black kids I grew up with, English is actually my first language. See, my slang game is not on point, and my Ebonics game is not on fleek. You know what? Honestly, I wish they had the Steve Harvey edition of Rosetta Stone. Now,
that one took me a minute. It took me a minute, all right?
See, I know. Now, see, stereotypes are stupid. Don't you hate it when people make assumptions about you based on how you look? People look at me, a big black dude with a goatee and a shaved head, and they assume the exact same thing. He's a yoga instructor.
Lori believes it.
Well, some stereotypes are true, including that one. Yes, I'm a certified yoga instructor. See, with allergies, but I've been teaching yoga for over 6 years. All right, and I get it. You look at me, you think, oh my gosh, what does a 300-pound black man who does yoga look like? Me. Looks like me. Duh. Now look, I get it, folks. I look more like a nightclub bouncer than a yoga instructor.
Yeah,
Okay?
that fits you.
Yeah.
Now, see, a nightclub bouncer, he checks your ID at the door. I check your alignment in downward facing dog. Okay. Differences. See, when a bouncer puts his hands on you, he's either checking for weapons or drugs or he's throwing you out of the club. When I put my hands on you, I want to make sure your body is in the right position. Okay?
That's
I'll
good.
tell you that. But I'll tell you this: after you take my yoga class, you'll be buying me drinks. Now, folks, I'm 47 years old. Now, I'm only speaking for myself, but if you agree, let me get an amen. It's hard losing weight when you get older.
Amen.
Oh,
Amen, everybody.
let me tell you something. It is hard. Look, it's like you have to watch what you eat. Your workouts take longer, and your clothes are so tight. Even your relaxed fit jeans have high blood pressure. It's like you're too big for your britches when your underwear have more holes in the crotch than a golf course. Okay, it's like you need to put that piece of cake down because you know in your heart of hearts that your ass is about the same size as the congressional district.
You froze.
Hey,
You froze.
or is he just faking us out?
It's hard for him to lose weight.
Did we cut out?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, apparently DC is blacked out right now. The
He's on
apocalypse
plan.
is hitting where Dutch is living. Ladies and gentlemen, Dutch Martin.
All right, Dutch. Woo-hoo.
Sorry, I have to wrap you up, Dutch, because I don't know what's going on. I was going to come back to you, Dutch. If you come back, I'm going to bring you back because I know Leroy was missing something today. Leroy is missing the Comedian's Challenge.
Yes.
We have the Comedian's Challenge tonight. I have a word, a ridiculous word. The object is to try to put that word into your show anywhere. Okay? You can go ahead and use the word for its real meaning, or you can use it as a metaphor for something else. A lot of people will do private parts when they can't think of anything. Okay? But please don't just yell the word out. Today's word is arenaceous.
Arenaceous. What the hell?
Arenaceous. This is something that resembles a hedgehog.
Okay. Arenaceous.
Arenaceous. And the sentence that they gave me is his body was covered here and there with arenaceous bristles.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Arenaceous. So Jeff, you're going to be next. You're going to come. You're going to try to work arenaceous into your show without just screaming arenaceous. Try to put it in some way. Wait, before I get to Jeff, if Dutch comes back, Dutch, come back on the screen.
Arenaceous.
Oh, he's not coming back on the screen. That's okay. So I'll bring up the next comedian. Arenaceous is the word I'm going to try to get like a little thing to
Sorry,
hold
folks.
behind me.
All
Don't
right.
worry.
Back.
My internet went wacky on me. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we thought that DC was getting invaded right now by Trump supporters and
Yeah.
both at the same time. Trump
Oh,
supporters.
you over DC? He's in DC, huh? Okay.
Yeah, Northern Virginia, right?
So did you get enough of my spiel?
We got it. We got it for you, Dutch.
got
Give
it.
Dutch a round of applause again. He didn't get his fair round of applause.
All right, Dutch. All right, Dutch. All right, Dutch.
All right, now let's go to our next performer. This is so exciting. This next performer, you're going to love this next performer. He served as the Los Angeles police chief, plays bass in a Somalian cover band, and makes homemade caramel kettle corn. Put your hands together for Jeff Bendy!
All right, Jeff.
Thank you,
All right,
Kevin.
Jeff.
And Jeff, hey,
You
hey,
go,
hey.
Jeff.
Appreciate that. Kevin is the most arenaceous comedy host that I have seen.
Right there, out of the gates. First sentence, right out of the gates. I am arenaceous. My beard looks like kind of like a porcupine or some hedgehog. That's what it is.
And to prove it, I mean, obviously he's from South Africa, you know, where all the hedgehogs are. So, oh boy. So thank you. Good to be here. Good to see some dudes. Lori, I'd love having you here too, but you know, just to see some guys, you know.
There you go.
I'm not gay or anything. It's just that between my wife and my kids, I'm always around women. I never get to see any guys. There is so much estrogen in my house. In fact, can I get like at least 3 of you guys to volunteer just to come hang out in my garage? We could
Sure.
kick beers. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I hate it when I have to beg. We could wrench on the car. go get in a bar fight, all the normal stuff.
Got stuff.
So good to be here and talk. Living with 4 females, boy, do they love to talk. In my house, being a man is like being a guest on The View. Mommy makes the best seafood enchiladas on the planet. I could eat those every day. Oh, but I still like her spinach burritos even better. Please make more of those. You're not going to make me go back to school in person, are you? I love being at home all day. Larry is the best kitty ever. Last night, Larry was in my bed and it was so cute. I haven't heard my own voice in a year. Wait a second. That's what this noise is. I thought that sounded familiar. Yes.
You
I
really
wish I
is.
could do this more often, provided it's okay with the ladies, of course.
You need to get out more.
There it is. You got me, friend. Oh, yeah. Being in my house, being a man, you get treated like you have a disability. Mommy, Daddy was going pee. Yeah, so? Well, he was standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, honey, guys stand when they pee, okay? Yeah, but in the shower?
Yeah, guys do that.
Please don't watch your dad when he's taking a shower. But he wasn't taking a shower. He was just in there peeing.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's scary how living with females 24/7 has affected me. I have this job during the day where I give advice on medications. There I was all of a sudden. Yeah, Karen, hon, don't put so much salt on your salad. Yeah, I did that last week and I got bloated. I was irritable and my breast swelled up. You're right, Karen. It was my time of the month too. I didn't even think of that. Yeah. Anyway, Karen, in addition to cutting back on your meds, I really think you should leave Bob. He's probably what's giving you all that anxiety in the first place. Yeah, right. Men are such assholes. Just one more thing about me and my ladies. So 2 of these little beauties are 12-year-old twins.
Oh, twice the trouble.
So, any minute now, there is going to be a horror movie about my house. And it's going to be called Puberty at Jeff's House. I can already hear the trailer to that, baby. Jeff was just an ordinary man living with 3 beautiful daughters when suddenly, beep, beep, beep. All right, Braden, straight back with the truck. Looks good. Whoa, okay, lower the pallet. In my entire life, I have never seen so many tampons. Ah! That's it for me. Somebody else gets that minute. Maybe Dutch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff. Jeff, I totally relate to you. I got 2 daughters and my wife here too. And my only rule that I told them was just please don't paint the living room pink. Again, my house, they'll go pastel if I let them, and I don't want pastels. I'm not into pastel.
Do you have
Yeah.
ponies all over your house too?
I'm
I'm a brony.
I'm not a brony. Are you a brony? Do you actually have one of those those horsetail butt plugs that the brony?
No, I've been looking all over for one. No, it's not that. It's just I have to be. There's horses on my desk, whether I like it or not. They're everywhere.
Awesome.
Hey,
We're now
Kevin,
at the
real quick.
interactive portion. Hold on, Dutch. Hold on. Okay, yeah, go Dutch. You do
How
it.
many minutes was my set before
You
all
were
hell
just
broke
about 4 minutes.
loose? Okay. All right.
Yep. All right. I'm excited. This is the interactive portion of the show. I'm going to put something on the screen, and I want you to go ahead and write a caption for the photo that you see if you feel inclined. But go ahead and write it in chat, because then we don't have everybody yelling out. Maybe that'll work a little better this time. Here we go. Put yours into chat. Mine is, when you shave a Bigfoot, it cleans up nice. Thank you. All right, who else do we got? Who else has one?
Who wants this foot up their ass?
Oh yeah, foot in the ass. Leon, I knew you, Leroy, I knew you were going to come back with ass. I just knew it. We have not had enough ass today. I love it. All right, anybody else have one for us? Anybody else? Oh, I see it. One more. Let me get the chat up. Here it is. Where'd it go? Oh, the kid has a promising future. That is absolutely true. That kid, Converse, baby in the dryer, we're still the same size. Yes, this is exciting. And this concludes our interactive portion of the Greg Dean stand-up comedy open mic. This has been brought to you by Stouffer's Lasagna, when you're just too damn lazy to make it for yourself. All right, here we go. Bring up the next performer. Ladies and gentlemen, this next performer once removed a kidney stone using a pair of needle-nose pliers, plays harp for Wales, and serves as the corporate attorney for Kmart. Ladies and gentlemen, from South Dakota, Lori Stedman.
Go ahead, Lori. Go ahead, Lori.
Well, it's been such a long, cold winter. My legs are a little bit arenaceous.
Yeah!
Oh, okay.
But do, you did it. Arenaceous.
Okay,
Okay.
so long before 23andMe, long ago, I worked with a guy who got that weird phone call. Hi, I think I might be your son. So the guy's like, whoa, what in the wide, wide world of one night stands is happening now? So we were talking because he was a friend of mine. And I said, I just don't really think that would ever happen to me. Well, first of all, I guess it really wouldn't happen to any woman at all. But then I started thinking about my college days. And, there were a lot of days in college I did day drinking, heavily day drinking with shots of brandy and stuff. Anyway, it led to a lot of blackout time, lots. And blackouts are weird. I don't know if you've ever had one, but you actually function pretty well, as good as a drunk can. You're not passed out, but you have no recollection of what you're doing. You're having amnesia. So I could see where you could go along for 9 months and not really remember anything. So, I guess I couldn't really get that phone call. And then if I did have a blackout that long, how would I know? That's weird. Speaking of drinking, I had to call the cops last night on my husband. We had a little domestic disturbance, and the cops came and they looked at me and they said, well, how old are you? And I thought, well, that's a little rude. So I said what I always say to somebody that asks my age. I said, well, I'm 85. I think I look pretty damn good for 85.
I think so too.
So now my husband is in jail for elder abuse. Now you kids be careful out there, because this happened to me a while ago. I was drunk at my favorite bar, and I fell victim to an elaborate bait and switch. So I picked up what I thought was a perfectly good drunk right off of that bar stool over there. And man, we hit it off. We had a great time. Ended up marrying the guy. And then after we'd been married for a while, he decided to let me know that he really wasn't a drunk. He was just a social drinker. What? I don't even think social drinkers should be allowed in the bar. Just saying. So he wanted me to become a social drinker. And it's like, it doesn't work that way, honey. I passed social drinking status like when I was 14. Can't go back. Been married to the same guy for 30 years. In year 20, I caught him in the act cheating on me. And he had the nerve to blame me for it. So he said, yeah, I am really sick and tired of losing to you at cards.
Oh,
Tragic.
All right. So I caught him with his pants down during a game of strip poker. And he had 5 pair of underwear on. 5.
That's 5 of a kind.
Peter. That's all I have tonight, folks. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hi,
Lori
Lori.
Chapman! Thank you for sharing with us. Your husband got busted for elder abuse. You look great for 85, let me tell you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna unleash a new segment. I've never done this segment before. This is a new segment that we're gonna do. It is Name That Tune. It's Name That Tune. It's gonna be a television theme song from a comedy show. And if you know the name of this comedy show, go ahead and type it into the chat, and we'll see who can get it first.
Typing.
Come on.
Oh, whoops.
Home Improvement, Jeff did it, man. Jeff is the world's fastest typist and knows every TV show. Alien Rectal Probe, Scott. That's a little off, but I have seen that show, and it is really, it's a special show. It really is a special show. All right, let's bring up the next comedian. I'm so excited. This guy holds the world record for forehead slapping. He can recite the alphabet in alphabetic order and can smell microwave popcorn cooking 2 kilometers away. Put your hands together. From Baltimore, Leroy Lodge!
Thank you. Hey, Lori.
Yes.
I'm gonna lead in exactly where you were. You talked about the cheating. Okay, Lori, let me tell you something for a fact. You cannot cheat unless you are married, because Beyonce said, if you like it, put a ring on the finger. But if you are not married, you cannot cheat. Now, cheating has degrees of cheating, just like murder. 1st degree murder, 2nd degree murder, 3rd degree murder. Cheating has degrees. There's 1st degree cheating, 2nd degree cheating, 3rd degree cheating, and the last one is a misdemeanor. So let's go from the very top. Okay, First degree cheating is the guy who has a complete family on the other side of town. He has another wife, other kids. He spends just as much time there and spends the night as he does on this side. That's 1st degree cheating. 2nd degree cheating is the guy who just goes out and lays with women, but he comes home every night to his wife. That's 2nd degree cheating. 3rd degree cheating is the guy just picks up anything and he just wants to get his rocks off. That's 3rd degree. And the misdemeanor is the guy who goes out and buys sex. Or like I like to say, he goes out and buys pussy. That's the misdemeanor. Okay, now there's degrees of punishment for this as well. Okay, for the 1st degree cheater, when his wife finds out, his punishment is that she said, get the fuck out of here. I don't want nothing to do with your ass ever again. It's divorce time. That's 1st degree cheating. Now, 2nd degree cheating is the guy that comes home every night, but she says, okay, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. You cheated on me, I'm gonna cheat on you. That's your punishment. That's 2nd degree. Now, 3rd degree cheating is the guy that just goes and lays with anything and he comes home. So what his punishment is, she says, well, you're a dog for a fact, but I'm never gonna let you ever forget this shit. Whenever we get in a situation, I'm gonna throw this in your face. That's 3rd degree. Now, the misdemeanor is the guy who just goes out and buys pussy. His punishment is, I know damn well you did not give that Echo, Demio, whatever looking woman money for that damn pussy. I know you did not do. I said that word wrong, didn't it? Echo, the hedgehog shit, Ecodemia, whatever.
Erinaceus, yeah. You gotta get a little closer. You gotta get a little closer to the bonus word.
Looking ass chick. So that's the degrees of cheating. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and a misdemeanor. Now you know the rules of cheating. Now I'm gonna shoot a little joke by you because I know he's gonna slap me real quick. Okay. Okay. So this husband and wife, they're older, and the sex is starting to dwindle also. The wife tells the husband, look, every time we have sex, we should put $1 in a jar by the bed where we can tell how much sex we're having. The husband said, that's a good idea. So after a week or so, the husband looks at the jar and he says, wait a minute, it's over $100 in here. I don't remember having sex that much. She said, everyone else is not as cheap as your ass is.
Oh,
Ta-da! Ta-da! That's my time. Ta-da!
hey, Leroy, what is manslaughter cheating? I hope I don't want to know anything about it, I think. Hey, Chris, did you want to do some time or are you just visiting?
No, I literally was just wanting to kind of hang out and listen and talk to everybody. So I appreciate that, Kevin. I thank you so much for asking.
No problem. We're here 3 times a week. We're kind of at the end of it because everybody's performed. We had a couple other people that like kind of fell off as the day as it went on. But please come back and check us out.
Yeah.
I'm going to sum it up and I'm going to tell us all what we learned today because we learned a lot. We learned a lot on this. We learned about a 300-pound black man who does yoga. And if your name is Darren, you're supposed to go by Dutch. We learned that there are actually people who get out of the shower to pee. We learned about an estrogen-filled house and a guy in need of male companionship. We learned that Lori looks damn good for 85, but it made her husband get busted for elder abuse. And we've learned if you want to win at strip poker, 5 pairs of underwear can help. We also learned about first-degree cheating. I think that's the most I've ever heard one person talk about buying pussy in my entire life. Man, oh man, it only happens here. Let's give a round of applause to everybody. We got Dutch Martin, Jeff Gundy, I had to make sure I had your name, Laurie Stedman, and Leroy Laws. I'm Kevin Comstock. I am your host 3 days a week right here. Come back and join us. If you come tomorrow, we have another comedian challenge where you can try to work a word into your show. And if you do, everybody screams.
Thank you,
All right,
Kevin.
everybody, on behalf of the entire great team, myself, and all the staff members, want to say thank you for being here today. You made it fun for us.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Everyone's good. We are
Everyone's good.
one. We are
All
one.
right. Take care.
Woohoo!